Previously on High Stakes Poker,
I'm only.
Jean-Robert Ballon has his ups.
I got a set. You're the last guy I wanted to double through. I'm sorry, buddy.
And his downs.
What a surprise. The number one cooler of the day, I'm on the end of it. What a surprise.
I have a trash
I was at
hand.
Queens. Wow. That was a good call, Tom.
And then his out.
The money they're playing for is real. It's their own money. It's coming right out of their pocket.
I'm all in.
$300,000 in cash with a 4 high.
Now the pot is almost $550,000. And we're now looking at the biggest pot in the history of high stakes poker.
I'm all in. These ladies ain't ladies unless they're your ladies. Got your hands on a monster, and that's what it takes. And you got what it takes, and you can play high stakes.
The wild ride of Jean-Robert Ballon carries us to tonight's episode of High Stakes Poker from our suite at Aria. I'm AJ Benza along with Gabe Kaplan. JRB keeps things interesting, that's for sure. And he joins a new lineup here in Las Vegas tonight. Michael Schwimmer's back.
A former Major League pitcher. There's our buddy John Robert. He's back.
A little confused right now, but he's back. And there's Damian LaForbes.
Worked in the car business.
Yeah, the weather's real nice today.
We all know Rick Solomon.
I was staying outside for 20 minutes.
Up near the top of our stack board.
Enjoyed it.
JRB pounding water tonight, not wine. Let's see if that makes a difference.
Oh, they're going to wait for Tom for the group photo, I guess.
And there's Sean Perry.
Oh, these cards are hard.
Sean and Damian look like the two Baldwin brothers nobody ever hears about.
Let there be blood. Hopefully.
Sean says, let there be blood. He's actually a poker-playing vampire.
JRB raised to 1100 with his 4-3 suited. Schwimmer calls with ace-9 suited. And here comes Rick, betting to 5,200.
With 10-4, he's got Broderick Crawford. I got to stop dating myself.
No, it's fine.
10-4, 10-4. Now look at these percentages.
Yeah.
Schwimmer has the button, and he's 61% to win this hand. I say the odds are reversed. Rick is 61% to win this hand.
9 king queen on the flop.
Well, maybe not now because Schwimmer's flopped a pair. He's got a club.
Rick bet 5,000. Schwimmer calls.
And Schwimmer has position.
3 on the turn. And betting 22,000.
That's a pot-sized bet. Makes it very difficult for Michael to call. I told you Rick was 61%.
You're right. You're right.
See, as long as I'm around, son, you're always going to be second best. Yeah, see?
Different seat, same result, but one thing is for sure, Michael Schwimmer isn't feeling the high pressure.
When you're playing poker or when you're playing baseball and you're 12 years old in a championship game, that pressure you feel is not too dissimilar than pitching in the major leagues. It's just a whole different scale because you're inflicting that pressure on yourself. And so I don't inflict that type of pressure. I try to thrive with it, use the emotions. Yes, the adrenaline will be pumping, the emotions will be pumping, and that's fun. That's what life's about.
Interesting philosophy, sort of a combination of Tony Robbins and Stuart Smalley.
Al Franken.
All right, we got to stop the dated references. Nobody under 50 knows what we're talking about.
That's okay.
Oh, who's this guy? Looks like another Baldwin brother.
This is John Andrus, another professional poker player.
That's how I felt about sports last week.
Oh, really?
Sunday. I had my worst day ever. Lost 474.
3 pairs.
That's your worst ever?
474, yeah.
658 on the flop.
Good worse.
That's much worse than any of my days, that's for sure. My worst day ever was actually Super Bowl Sunday this year. Yeah. Everything on the other team.
I had a good Monday and Tuesday. Though. I got
Ace on the turn.
Wow.
Not too bad.
Schwimmer likes that.
I had a good Monday, Tuesday.
Wow.
At 1,500.
Ham that, please. Popped a good hand, didn't bet it.
Stack sizes brought to you by Poker King. Rick Solomon, of course, on top at about $500,000. And the three Baldwin brothers and JRB bought in for $100,000 apiece.
You end up getting your money back from the mixed games or no? That you were playing? Guy was going all in every hand and was crushing you.
Oh, yeah. No.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He hit me up. the other
Pocket
day. I
Kings
called him.
for JRB.
I'm in Dallas. Like, oh, okay. Sick.
And he becomes very interested in Sean's conversation as he raises to 3,000.
Yep.
Rick calls.
Of course he calls.
How's it going, guys?
Everybody.
I'm in perfectly. Oh, nope, not.
Our big winner from our first show.
Ace-8 King. How about that?
How about that?
Yeah.
Look at those percentages, 74-26, but what's the real percentages? Rick's running hot, JRB's not.
7 of clubs on the turn.
Rick makes the flush.
JRB bets 9,000.
Man, the masks make it even tougher. Masks in pockets.
Rick raises to 29,000.
And JRB says this cannot be happening. This man cannot have a flush.
Hey, I'm Tom. I don't know if we
Meet
met
me.
before. Here, wanna...
Dwan is meeting the Baldwin brothers.
That's the idea, I think, right?
And he just calls.
JRB needs a pair to win and a club to save.
I asked the nurse. She was saying...
Don't think he'll lose too much more with another club.
something to miss it.
And neither comes.
Some real low amount.
You already have. You didn't have it, right? You didn't have cover yet.
I don't think so. Have you?
Yeah, I had it.
And Rick bets 64,800.
He bets a little bit more, but 64.8 is all that JRB has. And JRB is saying this cannot be happening to me.
I'm kind of glad I had it and survived it. I'm not worried about it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
I came here, changed my shirt,
Now that I'm in
Change his
class,
hat.
changed my hat. I'm
I'm
drinking water,
money while having cover.
no scarf.
Oh.
I flopped 3 kings.
Gosh.
I cannot be this unlucky.
I can just hear you saying, I got it. I got it.
I was playing during it. That was like the worst thing. Like I usually stay home a bunch, but if I can have to do it
I can beat aces and sevens, Rick.
2 weeks without being able to leave is worse than my
Go ahead. You got it? Yeah.
JRB has been unlucky on this season of high stakes poker.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Wow.
The Rick Solomon Show. Every time.
Wow.
You want? I consider you won 100,000 instead of buying it for 2.
Rick Solomon is a chip magnet.
Go ahead.
I got it.
No, you got it?
It's hard to lay down a set, and JRB paid the price. He's stacked by Rick Solomon, but he ain't going anywhere. He's got rebuy chips.
No Juju, I'm saying.
Michael Schwimmer has the same hairstyle I had when I was his age, including the ball spot.
My style is really good.
Which one's your favorite shot, you think?
Solomon, ace-jack, not the typical cards he gets.
That's a real hand.
I heard only good things. It feels weird shuffling chips.
Yeah, right?
Oh, you used to playing online?
Schwimmer calls, and Rick
Playing online a bunch.
is a little bored. He's playing Angry Birds on his phone.
That's what I'm happy about.
Ace is up for Solomon.
On Tuesday. Jason called me on the river on Tuesday with 5 high. He thought he had bottom pair.
He bets 5,000.
That should be the end of this hand.
Sounds like someone I want to play with.
Five high is usually not going to be good.
Or, I don't know, whoever.
Wait a minute.
In their hand, that's what I want to play with.
Schwimmer raises to 15,000.
Interesting.
Why do you think he raised there?
Well, he's hoping Rick doesn't have an ace or a 9, and he could take the pot right there.
Deuce on the turn.
See if he follows up.
You know, in a regular high stakes cash game, somebody makes a 5-high call. We don't even make them pay.
Rick bets 20,000.
We didn't know until like hours later when they told us we were.
Oh,
Shaking your head like that's not following up.
Again. Who knows? I'm gonna be a.
Were you there whenever?
I was in Hong Kong. I knew once they did let me stay, but I knew once I left.
Good bet.
And I couldn't go to Macau.
Over there, they have like dice table, all that stuff's normal.
Macau, you mean?
Yeah.
They have, but it's way less. Almost all of it's baccarat.
Yeah. I mean, I know that baccarat is king there.
I love baccarat. I don't even know the rules.
I love crap.
But I play it.
I like Vegas more than Macau for sure. I mean, Macau doesn't have like as many of them. I mean, the restaurants aren't great. There's not like.
Yeah.
I mean, I also don't speak Chinese, so that's part of it. But
You haven't learned
the gambling
much
there
either?
is great. But other than that, there's not that much to do.
I've never
So the
been
restaurants
anywhere
are great or aren't great?
They're not like Vegas. I mean, Vegas I think is some of the best in the world.
Macau's good food. You're
Come on.
45 minutes from Hong Kong.
Hong Kong has good.
Hong Kong
Kong
has
is
good
amazing.
food, sure. Is that Straddle?
I like Hong Kong in June. How about you?
Good food for those of us being tourists.
Dwan raises to 7,000 with a Jack-10 offsuit.
Now that reference is even too old for you.
I don't get that.
I like New York in June.
In June, how about you? Sure,
Yeah.
the song, of course.
That one flew right by you.
I was thinking Hong Kong, not the song. That's what got me. Well, we're going 4-way to the flop.
A good hand to play. I just played it a little too much.
And Rick Solomon's in command again.
He flops aces up.
I should have folded.
Sean Perry's got aces,
Tom bets 15,000.
hoping nobody has anything. And if he gets called, he's got a draw to an inside straight.
Perry calls.
Time to get serious.
Mm-hmm. Rick raises to 65,000.
Mr. Dwan is doing a little posturing.
Perry wanted to see blood.
Not necessarily his. I don't think he'll call.
All in?
He didn't.
He didn't. He went all in. He must feel that Rick is drawing, that Rick played the hand too strong.
Do we table
Yeah,
it?
you open them, yeah.
Yes.
How many times?
I don't care, it's up to you. I got you.
Doesn't sound fun. Oh, big hand. Twice, once.
Whatever you
I don't care.
don't matter to them if you don't care a little bit.
What's up?
You pick, that's the only thing I care about.
I'm adding
Two
100.
times is good.
Twice.
They're running it twice. Sean's got to get real lucky with one of them. He's got 6 outs.
Nine's not going to do
Oh, I
it.
thought that was me.
Looked like it.
Four side.
Gives you more out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he could split with a 9 now.
Nope.
Half rich.
What's up?
Yep, I'm half rich.
There you go.
There it is. Now a queen or a jack. Rick would split the second pot. 70 scoop.
I'm 1/4 rich.
Oh, there it is.
Sean accomplished a lot with that hand. He won half the pot, actually made money in the hand, and no one will bluff at him at this point. They know he's going to call. Not only on this show,
Chop it up, yeah.
but in his poker career, he is now established as a guy you can't push
How
around.
about
I run a little better than JRB does. Let you know. My father personally thinks I shouldn't be playing poker at all. Like, if I play, he doesn't think I'm good at it, but my mom is just like indifferent. I mean, I kind of my own person, so like I do what I want to do, and like I pay my own bills. So like, whether I hope they're obviously don't mind that I play poker, but like I said, like we usually when my father and I talk about it, like he doesn't like the way I play or anything, so we just refrain from talking about the way I play poker.
I know Sean's dad, and I do not think he would have called with an ace-10 there.
You're folding sets to me, you're going to go broke. You're going to be broker living. You're going to be broker living.
So then you would raise, so he doesn't get to see a free card.
I would not have raised the turn.
No.
If I was going to raise the turn, I'm going to raise it when I have a short stack to try and get it all in.
Mousetrap. Yes.
I would have. I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I would have been.
Only you know how you'd play. You know what I'm saying?
800.
I might have called anyways, but it wouldn't have been an all-in.
Well, he might not have gone all in.
He wouldn't have gone all in.
Broker living.
Broker living?
That's what you fold
Broker.
sets.
Broker living?
Your new name is broker living.
Rick tells a joke and nobody laughs. He just tells it again.
That's all you got to do.
I never picked up on that.
It's very
That's what I've
easy.
been doing wrong all these years. I got to just keep telling the joke until people laugh.
Exactly.
Yep. You know, you come in, see two kings in your very first orbit, and you see a king right there in the door, and you're like, oh yeah, today's gonna be a good day. This is a good start. Yeah. Yeah. And you get a call. Oh yeah.
This is our first chance to see Damien in the hand.
He called a 4,200.
And he flops and opens straight.
How about that?
And he checks it. And everyone checks. Schwimmer's got the best hand. Rick's made a pair of fours, he calls. Damien still has the open-end straight draw. He'd also win with a 10 or a queen.
Nope.
You had a better hand than me? You would have won the second board?
No, I had gut shot, I think.
Queen high. Can't
You got 9?
I got a 9.
9.
Guess I could have bluffed. Maybe.
Bluff would have worked in the
Bluff would have worked there. My hand was too good to win.
A lot of people, AJ, have pointed out that we don't have the bricks anymore on the tables. Well, we're not allowed to have cash on the tables, but what we've done is we've got in touch with a contractor, and starting next show, we're actually going to have real bricks on the table.
It's nice.
And it's going to coincide with Helmut's appearance on the show, so Helmut can hit somebody with the bricks. They can hit him with the bricks. It's going to be a lot of
It's a
fun.
whole new element.
I do not believe this blinking idiot called me with that hand. I do not believe it. They play so bad here. Give me a couple of those bricks.
You played on the show back in the day.
Yeah.
How long ago was that? I remember 10 or something watching it.
Back when you could have cash on the
I
table.
think it was like 7 years ago.
How about that? They're talking about cash on the table.
Unbelievable.
The first
no,
season.
like
Timing is everything.
I didn't play the first season or two.
All right, let's get into the hand. We're supposed to be the announcers. What's going on in the hand?
Dwan's got aces here.
And Rick has got a straight flush draw. And nobody bet on the flop.
That is 20,000.
So it's just Rick and Dwan in the hand. Rick needs a heart. He's 27% to get it.
That means nothing. Hey, there's the flush. And he bets 54,000.
54,000.
Damn it, Rick.
This season, whenever anybody bets on the river, Dwan always says, damn it. Damn it, Rick. Damn it, Rick. Tongue goes to the side, and damn it. This is a double damn it. This is new. A double damn it.
A double Dwan, damn it. We haven't seen that before.
Again, he makes the right decision.
You bluff me.
And bluff it.
Back door.
No.
Flop it.
Flop. I won't bet. He didn't bet the flop, and then I bet and it raised. I had big hand.
Nice hand. Damn it, Rick.
And the Rick Solomon run. A look at the stack sizes brought to you by Poker King. The Sun seeking fatherly approval as 128 grand. JRB trying to climb out of the hole, sitting at 88,000.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might be leaving here in a bit. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
Oh, your lease or whatever?
Well, it's not a lease. I own the place, but
Oh, you do own it?
I really don't want to sell it.
Should be a good time right now. Right?
It's actually
Solomon and Dwan, the flop.
It is because everybody from LA is moving out of there. Nobody wants to deal with the taxes. So in that $3-4 million, $5 million
And Dwan
bracket,
flops a flush.
everybody's coming over here.
How big is
The housing market's incredible.
How big is the place? Because
Rick's got a straight draw and a flush draw.
Right here. Oh, it's small. It's 21.
Tom bets 13,000.
He has no idea that
Yeah, I mean,
Dwan already
for
has a
condo,
flush.
it's great. It's a penthouse unit. But now
Rick
we've got-
calls.
Our house is being built. It'll be finished in like a month.
Deuce of clubs on the turn.
So really 6. We just went through that, and it was an absolute nightmare.
No, but Toll Brothers, they're unbelievable. Everything they've said they're going to do has been awesome.
Really?
Dwan bets 20 and Rick.
Incredible.
Insta calls.
Yeah.
I never ever want to have a house here.
Why?
Oh,
'Cause it would ruin Vegas.
what do you know?
Like I want to be in a hotel and go downstairs, casino, and
Check, check, and another I got it.
Wow.
You know, I mean, I just want
See,
to.
and I like room service, like I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
But that's why I like the Waldorf. But you know, now with the 2 little kids, wifey wants a house. We got a house.
Yeah.
You know what Dwan wants to say right now?
Damn it, Rick.
Damn it, Rick.
Right? The boss
I think it's
says
got to
she
be
wants
over at
this,
least
that's what
150
that's
grand for Dwan to say that, maybe. Not enough money in this pot.
Straddle and double straddle, I'm fine with that.
If I would have lost the pot, I would probably either gone to baccarat real quick, try to get my money back, or play bigger.
Baccarat's so dangerous.
I'm up
Got it.
7 figures in baccarat and stuff. I'm like crusher.
They're having a
Perhaps I feel
pit
like I
conversation,
like
AJ. You know what the pit is?
I know what the pit is, sure, but what's the pit conversation?
It just feels that way.
What do you think the pit is?
Yeah.
Pit's in a casino.
Hey,
Right.
listen, I study, I practice, I watch YouTube videos.
See, he's a serious pit player. He
Sure.
studies, he practices.
That's all you got to do.
I'm
So
not
many
messing around.
poker players have made a lot of money in the pit.
Got my form down and got my setting.
He's got his form down. He's got everything.
He's doing everything right.
Craps is serious business.
You win playing craps?
This is just messing around.
JRB and Rick go to the flop.
It's a set.
Wood or something.
JRB
Yeah, I
needs an 8 for the nuts.
just
He bets
learned to not
10,000.
Play with other people. Like
Just roll yourself and go.
And Rick raises 30,000.
I don't trust other people's role.
Yeah.
I mean. Yeah.
And JRB says, can he have another hand?
Is there like a secret way you roll, or is
There's no secret. I mean, the casinos don't care if you dice set, like dice control, all that. They don't care because they don't necessarily believe in it.
that's a thing? Dice setting? Oh, really?
Yeah. But I mean,
We can side bet. You want extra action?
but you.
The worst possible card for JRB.
I mean, but look at it.
You have hidden chips in there?
Yeah, and then I mean, you gotta like bet. You gotta bet correctly. You gotta press. You know, whatever. Just you can't just flat bet. That's tough. But yeah. All in all, I've done okay on craps. I mean, they still keep letting me play. So I don't know.
60,000.
And they will keep letting you play.
It's difficult. Though. It's like, I mean, it's almost like.
Do you have to like practice a technique, or is it just like you just like set the dice and try to make them not rotate or something?
But you got to look at it like this. Like, the reason why casinos don't really believe in it, I mean, you feel like you can make the dice do something, but you got to be able to do it over and over and over and not make a mistake, not have them come off your hand wrong, not, you know, whatever. So not everybody can do that. I'm not saying that I can't either.
Right.
But it just, I feel like You're going to be consistent one way or the other, consistently good or consistently bad.
How do people eat?
Huh?
I'm consistently bad.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I would love to
Oh,
book the
yeah.
action. I'd love to
Wait till
set up
after
a-
I just don't play with other people.
they bring-
I'm very anti-social
only
gambler when it
Burger
comes to craps, but I want my own table. Just leave me alone.
Go get it, or
I don't want anybody else around. Don't come talk to me.
No, they can bring it over there. We can't eat at the table, but we can go back there.
Damian realizes that he's talking a little bit too much and not giving JRB a chance to think. JRB correctly releases.
Let's see the river.
Rick Solomon show.
3 hands in a row for Rick Solomon.
You get there anyways.
Yeah.
Now I can feel good about my lay down. Whew. Good lay down, Robert.
The Las Vegas landscape looks a little different for JRB, as he told us earlier.
And actually having a wife and then having kids. Before that, it's like, you go busted, you fall on your ass, it's all right, you just get up. But now it's like, you got a family to support. And so, you try and organize your life so that, hey, your poker doesn't interfere with your life budget and all that other stuff. And I'm still trying to figure it out. Kids are only 16 months old, and, I'm hoping that they're able to have a great life like I have.
If the kids could only stay away from running into sets and flushes, they might.
16 months is nothing. 16 years. When you got twins at 16 years old, that's tough.
You don't have twins, do you?
No, but I have a 16-year-old daughter, so to have 2 of them at one time would be pretty rough.
Yeah, 16 is a tough age. 76 is also a tough age. Swimmer's got jacks. JRB flops 6s, but is not in the mood to go out. Maybe he's putting Swimmer on a flush draw. JRB's hand gets a little better. He's got an open end straight now.
Thank you. Grass.
$23,000.
Insta call from JRB.
Okay.
Very strong bet from Schwimmer with that board in his hand.
Oh my.
When Schwimmer thinks he has the best hand, he hates to miss a value bet.
17.
That's 17,000.
Oh my, and then 17?
The only hand JRB could possibly beat is that miss flush draw.
Here more than anywhere else.
Aren't you from East Coast?
Oh my, and then
Yeah. Jersey, New York.
I think that's a winner. All right. Yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Wouldn't lie to you on TV.
Hey, you could.
I could, but I wouldn't.
Playing poker.
I wouldn't.
Supposed to hire bluff once in a while.
Jack.
Nice.
And he played it really strong.
Perry's got the straddle on here.
Damian's going to raise to 3,000. Do you see how he threw those chips in just like the dice?
Very,
Just great form.
Yes.
Nice roll. And he picked the 3 deuce of spades to do it with.
Call. Call. Free player.
3 to the flop. Oh boy.
All spades.
Wow.
Sean and Damien are flop flushes. Juan would make a royal flush with the queen of spades. And he's got aces.
Damien bet 7,500.
As a sumo wrestler in the background is trying to get a ticket to the nearest buffet.
Grab 1 chip too few, I guess it's that now.
Sean's going to make a substantial raise. He has to protect his hand from hands like the hand Tom Juan has. Now, you see how many spades are out, AJ?
Yes, I do.
Okay, how many spades do you think are left?
Let's, 10.
10, that's close. Really close.
I think you're lying somehow.
No, that's, you really belong on this show.
I told you, they wanted an AJ Benza type.
Is there a cooking show somewhere in the building that you could get on?
Oh, I guess maybe I got a lucky little misclick in there, huh?
40.
Damien has gone all in. Juan is pretending again, thinking about calling, but he's not going to call. He knows one of these 2 guys has the flush made already.
How many times?
He always goes.
1 time.
Yeah, flush too.
Chips.
Oh.
I guess not too bad. Not that many outs.
4 spades, 5 of spades.
Yeah, there you go. Or how about queen of spades, jack of spades?
Oh yeah, that works too.
Now, Juan knows that's impossible because he had the jack of spades, but he's not going to say anything. He gives away as little information as possible.
Jeez, I got the run out that I wanted to. He just had it. I said, okay, as long as it comes. Red brick, red brick. Here, I'm going to give you 45. I'm just going to. Yeah, we'll figure it out in a sec. Okay, 50. There you go.
Damon's got hundreds of thousands of dollars in chips in that bag, along with his dice.
Flop of flush gets stacked. Rough hand for Damien LaForbes. Wonder if Ralph Perry would approve of that hand.
Nice hand.
Chip.
Perry stacking, but LaForbes still smiling.
I wouldn't play if it's not social. I have zero interest in playing poker in a non-social situation because it's not that fun for me. You know, if everybody's, you know, hanging out, talking trash, gambling, drinking, you know, whatever, that's where I want to be. If it's, you know, if it's everybody with their headphones and hoodies and backpacks, I'm out. I want nothing to do with those games. That's boring. It's not fun for me, and yeah, I just won't play.
Well, that does it, AJ. We cannot invite Damien to our home game.
Sure.
We can't have our backpacks. We can't wear our hoodies.
What about drinking?
I stopped drinking in 1983.
Oh, jeez. Start again. Well, he can't play with Phil Lockett either, that's for sure.
He has a backpack and a hoodie, right?
Yeah.
14,000.
And Tom John, who used to wear a hoodie, raises to 14,000. And he has the same hand as Damien.
Flop comes 8, Jack 5.
Both Juan and Damien make jacks. Schwimmer's got a pair of 5s.
Why is Juan's percentage at 0 here?
That's a good question, but it is confusing. Now, Damien can win.
Yeah.
He's got a 5% chance of winning if 2 more clubs come. But you can ask me these questions. This is what I'm here
Sure.
for.
No, I like it.
So if there's something you'd like to know about poker, just ask.
Okay.
And graphics.
Yeah.
Poker and graphics.
Yeah.
You got about 100?
Cranberries.
Juan wants to win the pot right now. He doesn't want Damien to draw. He could have a flush draw, could have Jack 10, straight draw. Maybe even ace jack. He wants him to throw that away too.
God, I really just feel like you've got like pocket tens, ace, queen of hearts. Somewhere in that range, I don't know. I beat both of those, by the way.
Can I side bet Tom overpair?
How can you fold if you beat pocket tens?
I have king, jack of clubs.
Ooh,
Tom definitely had an overpair.
you can open it.
Open her up.
You can open it.
God, I was free rolling on the flop.
He was protecting his hand.
I didn't like when I heard that I can beat both of those.
No, nice hand.
Well, that means it had to be ace jack, king jack, queen jack. I mean, those are the only.
How do you fold queen jack? You got a straight draw.
Welcome back to the high-stakes suite at Aria. Tom Dwan with a nice win just before the break.
I have a funny story about racing to this PokerGo studio. I told you it? There's like a 25K going on, and if you get here by 12, you only have to pay. So I'm in the emergency lane on the highway, coming here at 120 miles an hour.
If we're gonna die or
Save
kill
it down.
someone,
Hot odds or
I
not.
mean, I speed anyways. I'm flying at 120, and then I get
120, come on, man.
and then I get pulled over.
It's not 3,000 to me, right?
No, it's 8.
It's 8 to me, and then okay.
In
So
every
I get
poker
pulled
game,
over,
AJ,
and the cop goes,
there's a
"Can I
part
ask why you're going
where
so
the
fast?"
players
I'm
discuss their moving violations.
It was because I'm a complete DJ and trying to save $1,000.
I've been waiting, yeah.
He just looks at me, goes, "License, registration, please." And then I get here, right? I don't get arrested. There's like 7 cop cars now. I pull over somehow. They just let me go. And then I end up getting here, and whatever. After getting pulled over, and I bust it within 5 minutes or something. 10 minutes of the tournament running, I bust it 2 times. So I was like, man, I wish I just got arrested. Save myself 50K.
You did get a ticket though, right?
Yeah, I got a ticket. I actually got pulled over the other day here.
They didn't take your license?
What's that?
Usually 120 they take.
They just let me go. They just ripped me up, and I just took it to this pink building, and honestly haven't heard back since. Just
Probably
gave them a few $100, and they just like they have a guy that goes in for you and just demote your tickets.
Pink building's awesome.
I got pulled over the other day here, like flying like 75 on the strip, weaving through traffic.
Dwan raised to 11,000 before the flop with his kings. Schwimmer, for some reason, decided to call him with the 4-3 off. Dwan didn't like the ace and checked, and now Schwimmer bets 11,000 with his 4-3, and Dwan calls.
Yeah, don't be doing that.
Like,
please don't be doing that.
No, like if you have a green light.
Dwan checks again.
And it's like left turn, like red, but no one else is coming. Like I just.
Schwimmer went all
How
in,
about
AJ.
that?
Do you believe that?
No, I don't. With a 4-3 offsuit?
Well, he's 9% to win. You know why?
Because a deuce might come.
You are correct.
There's no cars.
Listen to all these speeding stories. He decided to speed himself.
I hope not.
Here's my moving violation.
Right.
I kind of used to be like you. but
This is
when
a tough call for
when you
Tom
have-
Dwan.
When you have a kid, you'll.
He doesn't think Schwimmer
danger
make this
outlook.
play with a
You
lone
know, some
ace.
places it's like flashing
So he's either
yellow.
got a big hand or a draw.
Yeah, it's like completely safe. I saved so much time doing it. Yeah, that 5 minutes is a big deal. I got you. Over time it adds up.
Big pot, boys, big pot.
I don't mind. I don't mind. It's all right. You guys can keep talking.
I've already made my decision.
He said he got 500K on the football
I
game.
don't think Schwimmer should have said that. Look at Juan looking at him.
Yeah.
If he had a hand, I don't believe Schwimmer would have said anything. And Juan is a consummate pro. He knows that. But he's finding it hard to believe that Schwimmer would bluff him here.
Good
March all
start.
the way down.
For those people who are interested, the Falcons are leading 3-0.
What, he's on Atlanta or something? Matt Ryan? Oh, I thought you were talking about someone else.
He's a Jersey guy too, right? New Jersey? PA, New Jersey?
I know he went to Boston College. That's all I know.
You got like 65 for him?
I used to bet on him at
Something like
BC
that?
when he was there. Like
No
in
more
07.
big chips.
No more big chips.
I don't know
So
where he's from.
I was sure
yeah, 65 is about right.
I forgot that.
when Schwimmer made that comment about he made his decision already, when he shouldn't have said anything, that Juan was going to call. Now I'm not so sure. He's talking himself out of it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Ooh. The Deuce River was coming though. Wow.
I thought it was. That's why I did it, because I thought I had the best hand.
Wow.
Well, he's there. Oh man, I got no money here. The Falcons they're kicking a field goal instead of going for it. You got Rick shaking his head.
I'm shaking my head about the Falcons.
See, what's happening?
Oh, you don't care about the
What happened is the osmosis is wearing off. That was the play that Rick would have made. On. Boom.
Ooh. I just wasn't sure if he had raised or straddled.
It does make a big difference.
Yeah.
Oh, you like raised pre, thinking.
I was pretty sure he straddled. That's why I just raised past pre, but I was only like 60, 70%. You know.
What did you lay down?
Kings.
Really? Wow.
Let's take one last look at stack sizes brought to you by Poker King. Rick Solomon sitting pretty on his perch. Tom Dwan at 273 and change. JRB close by. Everybody else is kind of just hanging in there. Damian LaForbes has his work cut out for him.
It's crazy. That's the worst. He goes, "I'll be nice and give you some."
I thought he had a jack for sure.
And then he just like said so.
I did not think. Those for the pot. I mean, if it was like, I couldn't, with the pot odds, I could not call.
Next time on High Stakes Poker, Michael Schwimmer and John Robert Ballon start off with major fireworks.
Once. I always do once, but if you want to do twice.
Once is fine.
Oh, wow. No, I want twice.
No, you want twice?
Tom, do I go twice or once here? What would you do? What's the math play? One more miracle. Oh, wow.
Which leads to Schwimmer talking to himself.
I don't have a very good hand.
Which leads to Tom Dwan baffling JRB to a monster all-in pot.
All in.
All in.